Welcome to one-weighted machines and the B7 Audi RS4 series. When it comes to putting these tabs back together or taking them off, you need to avoid pulling on the wires. If this plastic is very hard and it gives you a hard time when you're trying to take it off, inside of here, I mentioned in the previous video that you can use a screwdriver. What I want to be really clear about is when I say you can use a screwdriver, if you're having difficulty, you're putting it in and you're just pushing up on this plastic tab to do essentially what your thumb was doing at the back, just you're giving the force from somewhere else. Don't just put the screwdriver in there and start going crazy with it. Feel for that little piece of plastic that you see in there, and then you want to get underneath it and push up. This goes for both the home link and the fog light connectors. So now we're looking at the bumper directly from the front. Just a little bit further up here, this is a common point to break, very brittle on the bumpers and holds in one of the screws. The reason this is a common breaking point is because you're going to put a lot of focus on clipping in the two sides, and then you'll push them in and think you've done everything right, only to come back and discover that on this tab here, this thin piece of plastic has slid underneath. And there's a little tab underneath here that will put force on this and break it right off. So very important that when you do put it in, this piece of plastic slides over top of this piece of metal, and then put your screw in. Now we're going to zoom in on this inner edge here, which mates with the fender. I've already cleaned this one up, but I mentioned in the videos that it's very important to clean this entire edge and the inside of the fender there. You want to just have some soap and water inside of a spray bottle and use a rag. Clean it all off first. Once you've cleaned it off, use WD-40 or liquid wrench super lubricant. This stuff is easy on car paint. And what you're going to do is you're going to spray this inwards, okay? Just a little bit. If you have a nozzle, it's even better. You'll get better aim with it. Why is this so important? Audi has put a small metal tab even in between this plastic bumper and this aluminum fender. If you have steel fenders in a different B7 model, then this is even worse because it'll bring rust on this side. But this can still cause paint chipping, and this is a factory piece. This is on both sides. I'll show it to you on the other side too. That's why it's very important for this to be clean and lubricated. Then you'll have peace of mind when you're reinstalling it that you won't scratch anything. Here's the same metal tab on the other side.